Oh boy, it is chilly in Berlin this morning. Maybe about 9 degrees, which is a bit odd because it's only 2 days to summer. But anyway, I thought I'd come out this morning because it's nice and quiet. It's Sunday morning in Berlin. All the shops are closed. Not many people around. And I thought what I might do today is spend the day giving you a little bit of a apartment tour, since I haven't done it yet. But first I'll give you a little bit of a look around this area. I don't know if you can see it there, but I'm just in front of the big Cardiff department store. I'm actually just here in front of Wittenberg Platz. The underground train station is just here. And over there's a bit of a plaza with the Edeka supermarket and the Bauhaus hardware stores over there too. And another little plaza over there. We'll go over and take a little look. There's a little currywurst store there, not open yet. And there's a whole lot of restaurants in here with little outdoor seating and a hotel in the middle there. It's really nice out here in summer. Normally the fountain's on in summer too, but I'm not sure why they haven't switched it on yet. So just after we cross over this busy road here, we're into more of a residential part of the suburb. And the suburb's called Schoneberg. You get all these, like, I guess, 60s style apartment blocks. And then on the other side you've got some really even older style blocks there. But mostly in the bottom of them you have like cafes and little shops. And just over here on Fuggerstrasse we've got a whole lot of bars, cafes and things. Let's see if we can turn this around and show you. Of course it's pretty quiet now because it's Sunday morning, probably about 9 AM. When I first came to Berlin in 2005, I stayed down this street in a place called the Stars Guest House. It's a really nice area. We've got more restaurants and cafes along here. And there's Wolf Berlin. Some of these apartment blocks are looking pretty run down. I think this one might be a bit abandoned because it's got smashed windows up there. And down here, we're just getting back onto my street again. It's a pretty leafy green sort of place. It's a odd collection of like little preschools, doctors' offices, chemist, and then above is just, you know, all these big apartment blocks. Some pretty amazing places, like I think in the stairwell of this one. It's pretty nice. Just going to go out over in the road so you can see my place. It's this white place in the middle there. One of the dangerous things about living in Berlin is this red footpath. Got to keep off the footpath because that's where the bikes ride, and they don't stop for people walking on them. And what I like about my place is directly across the road is the hot bake shop. There's a hair salon and a physiotherapy, and right next door is a chemist, and I think there's a, I don't know, cigarette store or something on the corner. So let's go inside and have a look at my place. Thought what I might do first is just show you the basement while we're down here. It's a bit macabre down here. Wait for the lights to come on, and you'll see it's, well, they actually call it a cellar. And down here we've each got like a little barn, you might call it, and it's a bit creepy down here. Everybody's got their stuff. Everybody gets a bit of space in here. In there I've got, instead of opening it, I'm just going to stick you over the wall. Over there I've got a cabinet, a bunch of junk in there. I've got my push bike and things down in there, so whenever I come to Berlin and I can't get into the apartment, I can come and collect stuff here. So I usually keep a suitcase with clothes and things in the wardrobe, and some tools and stuff that I need for fixing the apartment. So yeah, that's my little cellar. Creepy. Also, we've got another room there to keep push bikes in. Here we've got our mailboxes. This would have to be the smallest lift I've ever been in. It says it's for 4 people, but I can't imagine more than 2 people being in here. It's bright. So I'm just making a cup of tea to warm up a little bit after being outside. And then we'll continue with the apartment tour. This is the kitchen, by the way. I've been trying to do a little bit of tidy up for this. It's still a bit of a mess in here, so I'll give you a little look around in a minute. And I'm going to change cameras too. This is the first time I've been using the the GoPro 9 for a video like this, so we'll see how it turns out, especially that outdoor stuff. I'm just not sure about the quality of the audio out there. So I've swapped to the bigger camera now while we're inside, and let's see how we go with this with a little apartment tour. We'll start in the kitchen here. So the kitchen, the cupboard's open. The kitchen is, well, for the whole apartment was gutted when I bought it 7 years ago, and it had no kitchen in it actually. So this kitchen is from IKEA, and some of the appliances I bought elsewhere. But it's probably about, I don't know, maybe 2.5 meters by 3 meters, so it's a decent size. Got enough space there to have a little kitchen table. There's plenty of cupboard space in here, and a nice outlook to the garden out there. And also down here we've got a little washing machine. I don't like the fact that the cupboard door is attached to the washing machine, because when it gets to the spin cycle it really shakes the kitchen. Yeah, so lots of cupboards, lots of storage. Got the Weet-Bix and the Vegemite in there. The kitchen's also set up so that for any tenants that stay here, it's fully stocked with, you know, pots and pans and, you know, cutlery, all that sort of thing. And a nice big fridge and freezer, which is stocked with all my stuff at the moment. Yeah, so it's nice little kitchen, pretty good. No dishwasher though, damn it. We've actually got the hallway where you enter, so we've got a little, that's the front door. We've got lots of storage in here again with a little cabinet, lots of cupboards and drawers, and then at the end of the hallway we've got a giant cupboard for keeping all the things like just general storage items, cleaner, vacuum cleaner, all that sort of thing. And it's quite deep, so it keeps, got my suitcase and things in there. And then also at the top there I've got a locked cupboard to keep my own items in there for when there's tenants staying here, so I can keep clothes and bits and pieces in there. Yes. What do you think of the flooring? I really thought they did a great job on this flooring. I had like half an hour to pick it out in a hardware store. And then we're going to go into the bathroom, but I think I might go and clean it first. Now I haven't actually put these cleaning products away yet because I'm waiting for one of my German friends to come over and tell me what they actually do, because I got a feeling that some of them might be really strong and shouldn't be used on certain things, like my skin. So, in my attempt to clean the bathroom quickly, I've effectively put water everywhere, but that's okay, at least the bathroom's clean now. Let's put this little toilet lid down. Now, so the bathroom's completely new as well, as of 7 years ago, but it still looks pretty new. We changed it around. There was a bathtub just here. Oh, look at my green glove. And then the toilet was over there. And but I wanted to change it so that there's just a shower in here, and the shower's directly under the window there, so that, you know, it dries out pretty quickly. And I've just noticed that the drain is blocked in the shower, so that's another job for me to do this week. One thing about in here is that there's no heater in here. I decided not to put a heater in here because we've got this big heated towel rack, and that actually keeps the room pretty warm. Yeah, it looks pretty good. The square toilet wasn't really my choice, but anyway, it looks alright. It's functional. And we've got a little cabinet in here, a little light up cabinet it's got to come off this week, so the plumber is coming to put a new water meter in that hatch there. Yeah, it's cool. I like the bathroom. It's nice and bright. I had lots of I had a drop ceiling and some downlights put in there. Yeah, it's nice, cozy bathroom. So you'll see that this apartment is more of a studio. It does not have one bedroom. The bedroom is in the living area. So you can see here, we'll give you a little wide shot here. We've got the bed, desk, and then you've got a living area over here. Yeah, so it's just a 2-seater couch, coffee table, cushions and stuff. It's quite nice. I've just had some new curtains put up. I'm pretty proud of the job I've done on those. And over here we've got a little TV unit, telly, and the messiest part of the room is my desk. And also wanted to show you is the room actually faces south, which gets the morning sun. It's got a really nice outlook into the courtyard. So all of that area out there all belongs to this building. It's pretty nice and quiet. And the great thing is, I'll show you this. I'll just see if I can put this down and show you. This whole window opens up. That's massive. I can show you out there now. Cool, hey. So I'll just close that. The smaller windows at the side open as well. It's a double mechanism too, so they either open wide, or if you twist it right around, it just opens at the top like that. And all the windows are like that. And they're double glazed as well. So it's nice and quiet in here. So the bedroom part, I made a big mistake when I furnished this apartment and bought a king size bed for this small room. But anyway, one thing I don't like is that they have like 2 mattresses, but it's more common to have 2 single doonas on a double bed than just one doona. So there's actually 2 doonas on there, so you've got to buy 2 doonas, 2 covers. It's a bit silly. I think maybe next time I come over I might bring over a king size doona and cover for it. The wardrobe, lots of storage again. Lots of space to put all my junk. I'm using the Canon R6 for the first time today to see how it goes as a vlogging camera. I think it's alright, it's just a little bit heavy. I've got a bit of space down there to hide the drying rack. So yeah, and that's the apartment. Oh, there's actually one more thing too. There's a little bit more of storage under the bed. I keep all the blankets and sheets and things in these big bins underneath the bed. Maybe later I'll go and show you a bit more outside in Berlin and a bit more of this area, because there's quite a lot around. It's a lot of shops, a lot of cafes, bars and things like that. So yeah, I think it's a good choice to stay in this area of Schoneberg. And I can't believe I just forgot to show you the balcony, or the balcon that they call it here. So this is one of my favourite things about this apartment, is the little outdoor space. Let's have a look around here. Again, it's got a door that swings right open, or you can just hinge from the top to let fresh air in. It's double glazed, and I've put some fake turf down there to make it soft to walk on out here. Quite nice. Little table and chairs. It's about 3.5 meters long. So I've been asked a few times about actually buying real estate in Germany, or specifically in Berlin, and it did turn out to be a bit more complicated than what I thought it would be, but I wouldn't advise doing it unless you've actually got friends here who can help you do it. So I had some friends who actually organised the agent, organised the solicitor or the notary. Yeah, so all I had to do was turn up with the money, really. And I also had a friend who came here and managed the renovation for me. So that worked out really well too. It was a long process. I remember we signed the contract for this apartment in January, and I didn't actually move into it until September. So the process of actually getting my name on the land registry as the owner took a couple of months. And then from about May to September, the renovation was organised and done. And then I came here in September and bought all the furniture, all the soft furnishings, all the electricals, all the appliances, the kitchen stuff, and also it has towels, sheets, blankets, all that sort of thing. And so when I am not here, or when I was not here in the first few years, I was renting this out as a furnished rental, or what they call warm rent. So the tenant just pays a fixed amount. They only have to come with their clothes, and everything is paid for. So the electricity is on, the internet is on, the heating is on, everything is on for the tenant, so they don't need to do anything. It's all included. Yeah. So what are the costs of running an apartment in Berlin? Well, there's a few things. The biggest one is the body corporate fee. I think they call it the homeowners fee, and I think it's about €2,500 a year, which I guess is about $4,000 a year, which I pay. You can pay it monthly, but I pay it once a year at the start of every year, so just so that I remember. And there's a monthly power bill. The electricity here is really cheap. It's about, it's about $70 a month, maybe €50 a month or something like that I pay. The internet I pay for, I think, is 32 euros a month, and I pay the government a land tax, which I think is about 200 euros a year. And What else is there? I think somebody comes here and checks the meter on the radiators, and I have to pay something for heating each year. It's not much. And so there's electricity, internet. I have to pay a TV license, which I think is about €100 a year to have, so that I can watch all these channels in a language that I don't know. Yeah, I think that's about all the cost. And of course, you know, if the apartment is, when the apartment was being tenanted, each time I would come here, I would put new sheets and towels in, so that whenever the tenant would move in, they'd have new sheets and towels. But otherwise, you know, I keep adding other things to it, like this rug is new, the curtains are new, so when things get worn out, I just replace them, try and keep the apartment nice and fresh. And the tenant, when the apartment was tenanted, I think the tenant was paying about, I think they were paying about €800 a month, which I guess is about $1,200 a month. So I think that's pretty cheap. The rents are really cheap here. You can rent an empty apartment here, like cold apartment, no furniture, no electricity, that sort of thing, and you pay for all that for yourself. You could probably pay about €500 a month for a small apartment like this. Yeah, it's pretty cheap here, I think. Okay, anyway, that's enough of me. Thanks for watching.